Yesterday class notes and videos you have received, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just have a look on my screen. So yesterday we have started with basics like how to write the code. I mean, a single line of code and how to write the comments, what is variable and what is data type, etc., etc. So till those lines you understood, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now tell me here what is the meaning of this line?
What is the meaning of that line?
Yes, integer age equal to 20. So in this, what is mean by integer and what is mean by age and what is this 20?
Integer name. Number is a integer
Okay, that is in number is integer. Okay,
and the text is string.
okay.
What
Next,
is the another one?
integer
Number,
integer age equal to 20 is there, right? So in
integer,
this, integer is a data type.
data type. Yes.
Okay, so first thing we are telling to the Salesforce that we are going to store this kind of data type, and data type this is a variable
Variable.
and this is the variable value.
Variable value.
Okay, and end of the line we need to give this code. So as of now we know how to write single line of code, and why we can use this colon, this symbol,
Which one?
this symbol.
Uh, for anything, our understanding, whatever
Yes,
we want to write,
so
then
we can call it
use
as
the
comments. So whenever you want to telling to somebody else why you are using this line of code, you can give the lines there. I mean, this is the purpose of this line, etc., etc. You can give you can give to there itself. Okay, so as of now you know what is a text, what is the number, what is the double, and I mean data type, etc., etc. So now we are going to see remaining things. Okay, so coming to the next step, can you please read this?
integer age of Ajay. The
Okay,
age of Ajay details committing. Integer of age of Ajay. Integer sum of ages. Integer age of Ajay after 5 years.
okay, there you are.
Okay.
See here, all these four lines, all these four lines we can consider as
Ajay
variable
declared.
declaration. Okay, and first thing we are telling to Salesforce that we are going to store this kind of data. So we are declaring. So once you are declaring, what will be happen? Vijaya?
Yes, sir.
So any idea once you declared what will be happen?
The value is replacing.
No, 1 minute. So once you declared, first this space will be created. Okay, this kind of box will be created in server, and if you give integer, this is a data type. So whenever you are giving data type and giving data variable name, then first variable box, for variable box will be created.
Hmm?
So for this data type you are giving integer, and variable
Where
name you are giving
Ajay.
here. Okay, this box will be created like this. So here integer age of Ajay value will be 20. So once you are giving initialization, then this 20 will be stored here. Got it?
Yeah, we can see 20 in front end,
Front end and remaining thing will be in back end.
back end.
Okay. So why we are giving declaration and initialization separately means because of our understanding. Instead of declaration and initialization directly, you can give like this.
These are 20 years of age.
Okay. So
Yes.
this line also giving the same information and these two lines also giving the same information. But instead of here, if you go like this, you can understand what is the variable declaration, what is the variable initialization. Okay. So in these lines, these four, now you understood variable declaration. What are the declaration we are giving? Age of Ajay, age of Vijay, and sum of ages,
After 5 years.
age after
Yeah.
5 years.
Ajay. Ajay age after 5 years.
Okay. So these
Age
are
of
the
age.
variable declaration you give. So now all these four variables boxes will be created. Okay, once you give a declaration. So next line, what you are giving is okay. Just see here for age of Ajay and age of Vijay. If you give values for these two, remaining two variables you'll be getting the value, right?
Yes.
Okay. So here what we can do is in initialization we can give only two values. What are the age of Ajay and age of Vijay we can give, and to get the value for remaining two, what we have to do? We'll write one business logic here.
Okay.
Okay. So coming to business logic, for sum of ages, we know how to calculate the sum for Ajay and Vijay. So we can give the same like this,
Okay.
Ajay and Vijay. And same way for age of Ajay after 5 years, what will be happen? Age of Ajay plus 5 years.
Okay.
So in this way, we'll be getting it right. So from day one, I said how coding part will work means x plus y equal to sorry. Did you remember this example? We have done it on first day itself.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yes.
say this thing will be happening in business logic. Got it? So single line, whenever we are writing a code, will be decide what is the declaration and what is the initialization. Next business logic. So yesterday we haven't discussed about business logic. Got it?
Yes.
So step by step we'll go in basics. So these lines you
Okay.
understood, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
now I have one doubt. So when we have created sum of ages, where it will be created? This logic. So when you give a declaration, these boxes will be created, right? Okay. Now, what is the age of Ajay?
Age of Ajay is 20.
Okay, 20. Where it will get stored? Here it will get stored.
Oh, in the yes.
Okay. And next, age of Vijay, where it will get stored?
30 in the box, inside the
In
box.
this box, it will store. And now coming to ages, what is the value?
Some of the ages.
So it will be answer will be 50, right?
Yes.
But in coding, we won't write 50 directly because we are not sure either it is correct or not. But as per business logic, it will be stored like this. Got it? So here value directly result will not get stored, only business logic will get stored. That's what we gave here.
Okay.
And same
Yes.
way here also we'll store like this.
Okay.
So this will get stored in server.
Okay. Not
Okay.
for the values. It's
Yes, not the
a
values. Value where we'll be getting it in front end, we'll get the answer directly.
yes.
Once you give the values, these two values, you'll be getting answers for these two in the front end directly.
Okay. Front end we will get the answers. Back end we are having the formulas like that.
Logic, yes, same thing. But here directly we are giving value to store the data.
Okay.
Okay. So that is how we can give business logic. Okay.
Business
So
logic.
now same just now as we discussed, we can do this like integer age of array equal to 20, and also we can use like this. First we can give declaration and next we can give installation. Why
Installation.
we are using this means prefer last option. I mean this option. Prefer last option as this will help you to declare the things
So,
separately and comment separately.
comment separately.
Comment
Okay.
separately means here we can give like this in this itself. Okay. So what is the symbol of comments? This is the symbol of comment, and here we can give variable declaration, and here we can give
Variable.
variable
Spreadsheet.
initialization.
Okay.
Okay. So here we can give separately comments also, and see. It can give like this also. Integer age of array equal to I mean
This variable store
variable
as a
declaration. Here value we are giving. Okay.
for the order.
So now as per programming standards, now you understood till these lines, right? Can you give me two numbers, any two numbers, and calculate their multiplication and sum? Based on this, based on this, now can you create two numbers and their multiplication and sum? How
Multiplication.
how can you do that?
We can give 2 plus 3,
Okay,
2.
2 plus 3, okay. Even we had an example like x plus y equal to 5, etc. So,
Yeah.
but coming to programming standards, see, like this integer age of array, integer age of array. So, declaration first we need to give, later we need to go for initialization. So, now tell me how can we do that? Take any two numbers.
But back end we are going with the like
Yes,
formula.
yes, both, including variable declaration, variable installation, business logic, everything.
Okay.
Whatever
Number.
whatever we have done here, just
Mhm.
take this one as an example, and now tell me examples from your side.
Coming with
Okay,
example.
I'll give one line of example, and next line you can do it. Okay, variable declaration I'm giving like integer
Integer
number
number of
number
students.
a. I'm giving. They're saying only two values they said to take it, right? Any
Okay.
take any two numbers. So I'm giving integer number a and integer number
Number
b.
2. B.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
B.
Okay.
Integer
Yes.
A. B.
Integer.
Sum of
Yes, exactly. Very good.
sum of
Integer sum. Okay.
integers.
Next, integer
Uh,
multiplication.
Multiplication.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So once you give this, what will be happen in
We
this
have to initialization,
number A?
number, yeah, number A, number B,
Okay.
and some
Okay. And here
and
multiplication.
multiplication.
Okay. So this is what we have done, right? Now tell me what would be the next step. Initialization we need to give.
Installation,
Okay.
we
And just
can do
remember, here they haven't give any numbers. For only for our understanding, we are doing it. Any numbers we
yeah,
can give.
we took the to 20
Any
and 30.
yes, any number we can give it. So here initialization.
Installation.
Now tell me what is the number A value?
Number value, you can take 5.
Yeah,
Number
okay.
A, 5.
Okay, 5. Number B.
B, you can take 10.
Okay. That's it. Now write business logic for this. To get integer sum, we need business logic.
Number A plus number B,
For what?
for sum.
Yes. Sum equal to
Number A plus number B
hmm,
multiplication equals to same thing. Number A multiplied to number B. But we have to change the formulas.
okay. So is this correct? Wantedly I have done one mistake. Can you check?
Mm, colon.
Yes, exactly. So after completion of the line, you should give this colon. End of the line. Okay. So now everything is perfect. So this test you only done. I just typed everything whatever you said. That means you understood this concept, right? How to
Yes.
write variable, how to give variable declaration, installation, and business logic. Till
Business
here
logic.
we understood everything.
Yes.
Okay. Now tell me in this, what are the things you have applied? This is a variable. Oh, sorry. This is the variable, and this is the data type, and this is the business logic. So apart from this, what are the things you have observed?
You are asking about the data types,
Not only data
text.
type, so data type, okay. Integer, string, you understood, okay. Let me entering in next step.
Okay.
What all best practices we have learned in this scenarios? Long variable declaration. Got it? Long variable declaration in the sense we gave like age of Ajay. We can give Ajay age, Vijay age like that, but try to practice it. Give for long variable name. That is a best practice actually.
That means you are saying about more number of variables.
No, no, no. Not more number of variables. Variable name should be long. Don't give like
Ajay,
integer
Vijay,
A,
somebody, Naresh, Are,
integer
Mahesh.
B. Instead of like this, we can give age of Ram. Okay, take it as instead of take age of Ram, you can take it as age of Ram Manohar. Okay, you can take it age of
Vijay Lakshmi,
oh
it's a
yes,
long.
yes, long. Yes, those kind of long names we can take it because there itself we can find what is the variable, what is the data type we can decide.
Okay.
Okay, see here.
Got
Variables names first letter you can keep it as capital, but this is not case sensitive. If you give a small letter also it will take it. But good practice is variable first name should be capital, and again whichever name you are going to give, that also give capital, and don't give any space.
Oh, okay.
Okay, see here, this is also correct and this is also correct, both are correct, but this will be good practice. Why? We'll discuss now. Okay. Use comments as much as possible because for our understanding, and separate section of variable declaration and initialization and business logic will be the good practice. And this is new topic, adding where, var, adding where at start of the variable name. So here, what is the variable name?
Memory
Okay, number A. So what they are saying here, adding where,
at
that
the
means
starting.
integer where number, like this. So if you see like this, straight away we can go here, stating that so this is the variable, that's what we can
Variable. Okay.
understand.
Okay. Front of the variable, we can use the where. We have to use the
Yes,
where.
exactly. So in front
Okay.
of the variable name you can add just where, because while coming to the coding part, you'll be having sometimes you'll be having thousands of lines. Okay,
Yeah.
so in that, to understand very easily, we can go like this to to get the variable name. Okay, so this is just a starting. We have so many tips to get the information like this. Okay, and adding where at start of the variable name, and declaration in initialization business logic section separately. So we have done all these six except this where name as of now, right? So
Yes.
now we can start doing where and capital letters of variable. So see
Okay.
here, example to follow good practice in Salesforce. Integer age, if you give, this is also correct but not good. And integer age, this is also good but not best practice. If you give like integer where age, that will be best practice.
Okay.
So here we ask you to add where. So now coming to the next line. Apex programming is a first cloud language. So is Apex programming is case sensitive? Case sensitive in the sense, we'll be having a few things. For example, whenever you logged in password, it'll be password will be case sensitive. That means they'll prefer particularly few characters like alphabets, special characters, and numbers. They give like that, right? So if you give those lines in your password, then only it will be accepted. That's called as a case sensitive. But coming
Okay.
to coming to Apex, this is not case sensitive. You can give like anything. See here, integer number A. In this, N capital and A capital. This is also correct. And here, integer, and you give number A like this. But it is also correct. And integer, it is taking all the capitals. It is also correct. Everything it will take it. But
Okay.
better you can go with this always. Why
Mm.
means Apex is a case insensitive, means use any case, it doesn't matter. But still we can use some case everywhere, as when we do lightning programming we'll get some issues. Now we are doing development. After completion of this development part, we'll learn lightning, right? In lightning we'll be having basics of JavaScripts, but JavaScripts it will be having case sensitive. So if it is first line capital letters, in the sense you should start the letter with capitals only. If in case if you give like this instead of age, if you give like this in lightning, it won't take it. It will throw error. But in our Salesforce development, as of now, it will take it till until unless you are not joining in lightning.
Sir, we are giving the variable, we are going for the, it's not case sensitive. But what about the integer? If we give the integer also, we can give capital letter or small letter, easy
That's
to
our
change.
wish. If you give capital letters also, it will take it. If you give small letter also, it will take it.
Both?
Both you can give. There is
Okay.
no problem.
Okay.
Okay. So now we can see what kind of data type it will support.
Mm-hmm.
So Apex will support these many data types. One is primitive, subject, collections, and objects created from user-defined Apex class. Okay, first we'll discuss about primitive data. Primitive data in the sense, as of now, we were using such as an integer, double,
Yeah.
long in the sense just now we have discussed. Name should be very,
Long.
yes, okay.
Yeah.
For that names also it will support date, date and time it will support, and
String.
string means
Text.
yes, text. For text format it will get support, and it is asking ID or boolean. What is mean by ID?
ID.
Okay, once
Boolean. No, yes or no,
yeah,
something,
boolean
any
yes
code.
or no format.
Yes or no format.
Okay,
True or false.
like in case if I want to know either this field is filled or not, to understand I can give instead of integer I can give boolean number a.
Yeah.
Okay, now tell me what is the ID. Okay,
No idea, sir.
okay, I'll give you one example. Once you join any organization, first thing what will be
Mm-hmm.
happen once you join any organization, they'll
They'll
create
give me the.
employee ID for you.
Yes.
Yes, same thing. Instead of asking record name, we can take it record ID. For example, here, take any object. Can you see
Okay.
my screen now? So I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to teachers object.
Yes.
In
Mm-hmm.
this, how many records we have? We have few records.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of asking record names directly, I can take this record ID. Where can we find out record ID here? See this line. So this will
Oh,
be
last.
yes.
Okay.
After salesforce.com after hyphen there is a number, right? This one we
Mm-hmm.
can call it as id, record id.
Okay.
So sometimes what will be happen, we'll be having some coding language, right? So
Mm-hmm.
what they'll be asking, whichever math subject teachers, we need to get those data. So instead of giving dharma name, I can give this id.
Okay.
If I give this
Good.
id, I'll pull out the data.
Okay,
Oh,
order number and order ID. You're talking about like that.
yes, same like that, same like that.
Okay.
Okay, so that is the id. Okay, and next it's an s object. S object means nothing but it's a collection of records in single object. For example,
Collection of
this is
objects.
our future topics. I'll explain one by one once again. Now I'm just explaining for namesake here. A subject in the sense, uh, this is object. A subject means
Teacher.
all records of this object.
That means all records.
Yes,
All teachers'
yes.
names. Okay.
In
That's fine.
single line of code, we are getting all records by using single line of code. We are getting all records of result. We are getting single line of code. That time we'll use a subject. This is a different concept. It will take at least 1 hour for only this concept. That is our future concept. No issues.
Anything like a table or anything like that, we can use
And
a
not
subject.
table. For example, just now as I said, I want to take it math teachers entire entire list of math teachers. So how can I observe here who is the math teacher in this list? So Mohan, yes, he's English teacher,
We have to check manually. Oh
and
no, that's right.
yes, he's a math. So like this, I need
Yes.
to check it, right? So instead of
Mm-hmm.
that, I can give one subject name like teachers underscore c. Like that, I can give one subject, and I can ask records like account, contact,
Okay. Okay.
etc.
Okay.
That be a future topic. I'll explain very clearly
Sure.
once it is done. And third one, collection. This is very important topic in development part. List,
Okay.
set, map. This collection in some other programming languages also they're using it in Java, .NET, etc. Same thing will be applicable in Salesforce as well. And objects created from user-defined Apex class. Apex class, this is separate topic, and all these types Salesforce will be support for data type.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in this, now we can continue with the primitive data.
Okay.
So to continue with primitive data, what are the things we are using it? Integer, double, long, etc. etc. Okay. So here, just see in this line, sum equal to number A plus number B. In this line, what did you understand?
Some number A plus number B. We are talking about the two variables.
Yes, we are talking about two variables and we are giving one business logic. But
Yes.
by using what options we are doing sum, plus, and equal to,
Function. Equal.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
this plus and equal to, not only these symbols, we have few symbols called as operations.
Okay.
Sorry, on operators, not operations, operators.
Okay.
So by using operators, we can create one meaningless, sorry, meaningful coding lines. So for see
Okay.
here, sum equal to salary plus bonus means here there is a meaning, right? By using these operators, we are getting some values,
Yes.
right? Instead of that, in case if I give like this, is there any meaning in that?
No, sir.
Okay. So by using operators, we can write meaningful coding lines.
Okay.
So not only plus and equal to, we have many operators. So here you can in this line, what is the operator?
Multiplication
Yeah,
and equal.
this star symbol is the operator multiplication and equal to also operator. And in this line,
In this line, percentage
yes, percentage and star symbol and
and
equal to.
equal to.
Okay. So this is what importance of operators. So operator are the symbols which operates on values or a variable. Both, not only values, in variable also we can use it. Okay. And Apex language has wide range of operators to perform various operations. So for better understanding of operators, these operators can be classified as arithmetic operators and increment and decrement operators. See, all these operators we can call as arithmetic operators. Plus, minus, star symbol, percentage, and this colon we can call as arithmetic operators. And increment and decrement operators will be double plus and double minus. Rarely we can use these operators.
Okay.
So here, see example here. Integer a. Here, what did you understand?
We're talking about the variable of A.
Yes, it's a variable of a. It's a variable and it's a data type. And here
Da, da, da.
we are
Declaring.
identifying not declaration, initialization.
Oh, sorry.
This is the
Utilization.
declaration. This is the initialization. Okay,
Installation.
these two lines you understood. And now a double plus. We are using operators here. If you give a double plus, directly we'll be getting answer like 11 because a value is 10, right? If we give double plus, it is incrementing the next value. So
Okay.
then automatically take it as 11.
Plus plus not mean for 12, only 11, only one value is increasing.
Yes, only one value will be increased.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
And same way, if you give a double minus, then you'll take it. It is decreasing. See here, there value is a 10, and if you give double plus, it is getting increased. If you give double minus, it will get 9. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And these are the remaining operators. Assignment
Yes, sir.
operators will be equal to, and relational operations like operators like greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to, greater than or and less than. Com-
Yes,
Comparison operators will be double equal to, and logical operators will be double and double colons. Like this symbol you can see in your laptop under the backspace. Okay, all these things we can consider as operators.
okay. Assignment.
Okay,
It's okay.
so now, okay, so you have five operators in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
So again, I'm giving this. After seeing this, give me the answers. So here, double plus, double minus, increment and decrement options, operators, and plus minus star symbol, percentage, that will be arithmetic, and assignment will be equal to rotational operators less than greater than, and comparison operators double equal to, logical operators will be double and. So now, as per your knowledge, tell me what is meant by double equal to here.
Double equal to comparison.
Yes, see here, comparison double equal to.
Yeah. Plus and minus.
Okay, double colon.
Logic.
Yes, logical operators.
Logical.
And this one, we can use this one for comment, right?
For double slash, we can use for the comment.
Okay, it will comes under arithmetic. See here.
Summative plus and oh, okay. Okay.
Okay,
Addition and subtract. Okay.
and equal to.
Equal to assignment.
Yes,
Yes.
assignment, and less than.
Relational.
Yes, I'll share this file to you. No issues. You can understand what are the operators again. And
Sure.
now next topic is expression. Expression means combination of variable and operators is called as expression. Expression gives a meaningful statement which when executed gives us result as well. So z equal to x plus y colon. Our target in coding should be creating a proper expression using operator or variable. So here, this is one example for expression. So just now we have discussed, if you write like this, that will be meaningless. So by using expressions, we can give a meaningful statement. So these statements won't give any result if you give like this. And now you have enough basics knowledge. So basics we have done. Now we are entering into level B.
Okay.
As of now, we have done how to write the coding by using operators, by using expressions, and what is the variable, what is the declaration, what is the initialization, etc. etc. But we haven't done how to print the data. So here, just now we have discussed, right? So we know how to create all these things, but we don't know how to get the result in front end, right?
Yes.
Now we can see how it works. So that we can consider as level B. Okay. So take this one. We have done it right. Our result.
Yeah.
It is a number A, number B, multiplication, sum,
And,
number 20 and number 30.
mhm.
Now we want to print this result. So what is the multiplication answer? 600. Right,
Number 8.
20 into 30, 600, and 20 plus 30, 50. So
600.
this answer we need to get it. But this answer, nothing is there in this code. We haven't get it answers. We are just passing the values. So
Mm-hmm.
now we can see where we'll be getting the result. So to getting the result, this is the command system.debug. Once you give system.debug, then in the bracket, whichever you are giving the code, whichever you are giving the information, that will be displayed in front of your system. That's what we can call as system.debug. This is like we can tell this as command or function, etc., etc. This we haven't created. We are getting it from Salesforce side. This command, this is a ready-made command. Okay. Now we are going to entering into Salesforce environment. So how can we entering into development part? This is our Salesforce environment. So
Mm-hmm.
go to here,
Developer console.
developer console. Yes. Once you click on developer console, you'll be getting this page. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In this page, we learn every option. What is the log? What is the test? What is the checkpoints, query, etc., etc. We'll complete every option before completing the development part. But coming to our topic now, we need not to learn all these things. Just go to debug and just click on open executing anonymous window. Just click on it. Once you click on, you'll be getting this page.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this page, whatever you are saving the data in this page, that is not permanent saving. Only temporary purpose you can save the data till you are getting the result. Okay. So now I need result for this.
Okay.
So I just copy and paste it here. For our understanding here, I'm giving variable declaration. And what is this?
Installation.
Initialization and
Business log.
business logic. Okay. So now I need to get the result. Everything we gave, right? And once it is done, just click on execute and here just click on debug. Nothing is coming.
Mm-hmm.
So to get the print value, we can use this
System log.
information. System.debug. After that, give one bracket. Within the bracket, whichever you are giving, that will be your printable matter. Okay.
Printable
Printable content.
content. Okay.
So whichever you are giving after system.debug within the bracket, that will be shows as result in the screen on the screen. 1 minute, I'll show it to you once again. So here I'm just giving, sorry, I'm giving the system.debug. In the bracket, I gave as program is over and just execute. Just give debug. See here.
Mhm. Oh, whatever we give in the brackets, it
Yes,
shows on.
whatever you are giving in the within the bracket, it is coming. Got it?
When we write the code and we have to execute it.
Yes. So now we understood, right? So now I need the answer for multiplication. So what we can do is
Debug, open execute.
system.debug, system.debug, and here multiplication answer is, where we can get the answer? Here we will be getting the answer. So just copy this and paste. Here only we will be getting the value, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, business logic.
So take this one, because here in this line only answer will be getting stored. Okay. Now tell me, if I click on execute, will I get answer or not? Let
Okay.
let me
Yeah.
let me see this.
Yes.
See, multiplication answer is multiplication. It is coming. Answer is not getting it. Why
Okay.
means I'll tell you. See, what system.debug is doing is, whichever within there in the bracket, it will give same data as a printable. So now what we can do is,
Some
bracket we
application.
can close it till here.
Okay.
Multiplication answer is, keep it as equal to, or you can, if you are not giving equal to also, no issues. Just close this bracket till here. Okay. So within the bracket, it is showing multiplication answer is, it is showing. Just click on it till equal to, it is coming. Okay. Now we need to have answer there. For answer, what we have to do is,
Formula.
where we are getting the answer in this variable. Okay, just copy this and here just give some space and paste it. And now we are adding these two values. This is 1 and this is 1. And we need to get it in same line. For that we can use plus operator. So what it will be happen? Entire this one will be within the colon. It is giving print, and this is variable where we are getting answer. Got it, Vijay?
Little confusion, sir.
Okay.
The last part.
1 minute. See here. System.debug, for system.debug, whichever you are giving within the bracket, it is taking the print, right? So now what I'm doing is, I'm giving multiplication answer is, and I give like this within the bracket. Okay, within bracket I gave, and answer, what is the answer? It will saved here. Actually, this is the business logic, right? So take this business logic first one variable and just copy it, and here give some space and paste it. Now by
Okay.
using plus operator, you are
It shows.
giving, yes, you are giving one meaningful line.
Okay.
Now what will be happen? While coming to print, it is giving my multiplication answer is, it will give as this, and it will be
Yeah.
add this answer there in this line. So now I can show it again. So click on execute, debug. See this.
Okay.
You can try to do it from your side, then you can understand. Okay,
Okay.
same way. Now I need sum. So what I can do is just I'll copy this. Okay,
B.
why I need to copy again? If I type it, you can understand again. So system.debug. Now tell me what I have to do. System.debug bracket. Within the bracket, I'm giving sum answer
Sum
is
is equal
equal to
to
and space plus I'm giving, and
sum
this one I'm giving.
execute. Colon is missing. End of the.
Yes, got it. So this is how we can use system.debug. Not
Okay.
only system.debug, even we have a few more commands. And system.debug is a system generated function. We are getting it from Salesforce side. And here
Okay.
you can find system logs. See here, how many times we have executed everything we can see here. System logs and including time. I mean, at what time it got generated and what is the result we are getting it, including serial number. We will be getting it. 16, 18, 20 it is showing. 16, 18, 20 means see here. These lines, line number 16, it is showing here. Line number
Yes.
18, it is showing here. Line number 20, it is showing here. In case if I give like this, it will give instead of 16, 18, 20, it will give 16, 17, 18. See here, 16, 17, 18. 830 or 40 microseconds, or 16, 17, 18 is coming. But here timing is showing 29. See here, 829. 16, 80, 20. So we can call this one as log files. Okay. Log files and system logs we can check here. System logs in the sense these numbers we can tell time setup etc. And these two we can call as log files. And here logs we can check at what time, which application they have used, size, everything we can check here.
These logs everybody can see, they're only for our purpose. Right?
Person who is going to log in that particular IDE. So entire this page we can call it as IDE. IDE means integrated development environment. For every programming language, they will be having IDE. For us, we can call this one as force.com IDE. We have different IDs, but maximum people they'll go with the force.com IDE. We have Visual Studio, Eclipse, etc. IDs, but this will be easy and useful for many users.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm sharing this entire text to you, and I'll share the record also. And by using all this information tomorrow, you should do one task online itself. I'll be guiding you, and you can do one task like this. So to get system dot debug result.
Okay.
Got it? So any doubts as of now today?
As of now, no, sir. First, I wanna watch it again. This
Okay.
video.
So yesterday we have learned what is the variable and what is the uh, data type and how to write single line of code. Yesterday we have learned. Today
Mm-hmm.
we have learned expressions, operators, how to use, how to write meaningful expressions and business logic, and how to print the data.
Yes.
So till here you can practice it, and going forward, if you are not practicing it, that will be tough for you to understand future topics.
Sure.
So if you haven't practiced, you'll be getting problem at a subject concept. List set map also you can understand very easily, but if you're not practicing, then it'll be problem for you to understand a subject concept and apex class concept.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
yeah, done. Yeah, can we wind up for the day?
Sure, sir.
Yeah,
Thank
please
you.
convey my wishes to Chakri. as per his birthday.
Sure, sure, sure.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
yeah.
You know.